Man, I've been looking forward to getting into this box for the longest time. Ooh, this is looking good here. This definitely looks good. This one looks interesting. Welcome back to another episode of Bassin with Captain Lou. If you are curious about what's in this box, I strongly recommend you guys stick around, especially if you're a topwater fishing guy. All right, folks, so welcome back to the channel. Today is a special day because I'm doing my first unboxing. I've shared with you guys baits before, but what I've never done is share a bait right out of the box, take it out of the package, and start fishing with it out here in the Everglades. So I'm excited to get my hands on several of these lures, but I wanted to share with you guys each of these lures and why I purchased them. The other good news I want to share with you guys is this box. I became a brand ambassador of a very well-known company, and I'm so excited. I want to share with you guys a very special gift towards the end of this video, so you're going to have to stick around to the end of this video to get this special gift. But I wanted to talk about this company, and I also wanted to talk about why I'm excited to be a brand ambassador of this particular company as well. So before I continue with this video, I have to give special thanks to two individuals who helped me get to this particular point. And one of them is Jeff, and the other one is Steve. These guys are outdoor writers, and they helped me forge the path to form this relationship with this particular company. But before I continue, I just wanted to share with you guys who this company is, and it's pretty freaking cool. So here it goes. Exciting news number one, I have become a brand ambassador of a company called Lurenet. And the reason why Lurenet is such a special company to me is because they are associated with Pradco. And Pradco is the parent company of many lures that we all fish with every day. Names like Booyah, names like Yum, Head On, War Eagle. I mean, the list goes on and on of very well-known brands, and these are brands that I have been throwing for years. So for me to be able to have the opportunity to become a brand ambassador for these folks with lures that I share with you guys every day, it's pretty special to me. So because I became a brand ambassador with Lurenet, they have given me my own special discount code. And I'm going to share that discount code with you guys at the end of this video. Not yet, at the end of this video, because I don't want you guys to abandon my video just to get that discount code. So you're going to have to stay to the end of this video, and I'm going to share with you guys the discount code that I could share with my audience. And it's an exciting thing for me. Okay, what's in the box? What's in the box? All right, so you're a topwater guy. What's in the box? You guys know I love the spook. I love the spook. But today I'm going to be unboxing the Chuggin' Spook, which is a spook that's a chugger, and it has very loud knockers in there. And I'm looking forward to unboxing fishing this lure with you guys. The next lure that I'm going to be trying is from War Eagle, which is the new buzz toad. So if you like fishing toads and buzz baits, I am so curious of fishing these right now. Another one that's a weird one for me, but it got my attention. I don't know if it's going to work here or not, but it's the Moss Boss, and this is a spoon. It got my attention. It's old school, and I like old school stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it a few times out here today and just share with you guys my thoughts and what I think about this Mud Boss. But I got it for a particular reason, but I'll talk about it when I unbox it. So here we go. I mean, my first unboxing, which is pretty exciting. No modifications, no nothing, just pulling it right out of the package. And here's the lure itself. I'm thinking about what lure to throw it on. I mean, what rod and reel to throw it on. And I'm going to throw it on my soft plastic swim bait rod and my swim jig rod, which is the Dobbins 735 on an SLX. I think I have this rigged with 50-pound braid or 40-pound braid. Something like that. All right, here is the lure up close and personal. As you guys can see, I went with the green pumpkin, silver blade. Again, nice sharp hook. Let's see how it goes. I mean, it's loud. Let you guys listen to it. You guys can see it here up close. There he is. Hey, I got my first one. I landed my first one. Not a giant by any stretch, but that was pretty cool. He didn't blow up on it. He didn't blow up on it. He just came up and slurped it. But here's something I don't like right away, guys, and that is that the frog ripped in a way on that little bass that it already made this frog. I can't use it. So that's not cool. I'll keep throwing it. Let's see what happens, but that's not a good sign. All right, so I just had a vicious strike. I'm thinking it may have been a big gar, but it just ripped the frog right off. But let me take advantage of this empty hook right now. And as you can see, it has like a hook keeper, has like a bait keeper built in here. So I'll just rig it with another buzz toad, but it got taken off. All right, let's dig in the box. Next one up is head on. So next up is the chugging spook. Okay, it's almost like it's like a big spook, but it has that that cupped mouth to make some serious noise, and it has that one knock sound to it. I have not done any modifications, as you guys have seen, so it's stock split rings and stock hooks. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie it on and give you guys my initial thoughts. So in case you guys are curious what I'm throwing this spook on, I'm throwing it on a 735 Fury on a Lew's speed spool. I have this on 40-pound braid and a 20-pound monofilament leader tied with a loop knot. Let's see how the bait does. So what I could tell you that I love about this lure so far is that it has three components to it. It has the loud knocking chamber, it has the side-by-side movement, and with the cupped mouth, it has the popping. So you have three aspects in one with this particular lure. And I like that, especially when bass may be picky on the top water area, but I mean, it has a nice knock, has a nice knocker, nice popper, and plus that cigar shape helps it walk nice and easy. So I'm gonna keep fishing it and let's see what happens. All right, so the chugging spook. I like the lure a lot. Big, heavy, makes a bunch of noise, displaces a bunch of water. It is definitely a big bass lure for sure. Unfortunately, I mean, so far, I'll throw it later today. Maybe I might catch a big one on it. But as of right now, the topwater bite is pretty slow. I just wanted to show you guys this particular lure. It makes a bunch of noise. It rattles nicely. Let's move on to the next lure. All right, let's go into the box. Next lure we are going to try is this guy right here. The Moss Boss. I did my research. This lure is old. It's an old lure. It's been around for a while. But what intrigued me is that it's a spoon with a single hook application, and it's designed for moss and grass on top of the water, like maybe hydrilla and stuff like that. And you will work this lure on top of those pockets. And the hook is fixed. It's a fixed hook. Again, it's a spoon. It's a plastic spoon. It's not metallic. So I'm gonna go ahead and fish this and give you guys my initial thoughts of what the Moss Boss is all about. All right, so I am throwing the Moss Boss on the Legend tournament from St. Croix. This is one of my oldest rods. I'm using the SLX for this one. Again, I'm tying it straight on with braid. So right off the bat, understand this lure will sink, okay? It is not designed to float. It's designed to be fished on top over vegetation. So again, I am letting you guys know right off the bat, this sucker sinks, and it sinks pretty fast. So I'm gently pulsing this lure in the vegetation, and I'm throwing it in there on purpose. I want to see if it gets hung. But but it's not getting hung in the pads. It goes into the pads nicely, but I gotta keep moving or else it'll sink. Let me power pull down. I'm gonna throw it again inside those pads so you guys could see. So again, you gotta keep it moving. I'm trying to walk it. It does walk, but it just wants to sink on you. But again, I got this one because when it comes to thick grass or hydrilla or anything like that, and you want to use a topwater lure, other than the hollow body frog, let's say, but you want the lure to drop below inside of pockets, this lure got my attention because of that exposed hook. It goes right behind the pocket. You bring it back up again, and then you're able to continue fishing it. So that's why I went with this. I mean, time will tell. I mean, they're very, very cheap, but time will tell if it's something that I will use often. But I'm going to throw it for a while and give you guys my initial thoughts. So there you guys have it, my first unboxing of lures. This was a pretty fun experience. Now, a little recap in regards to each of these lures. The Moss Boss, I like it. I really do. I think that if you're a topwater guy and let's say you're just you're not good or not well versed with the frog, hook setting's too hard for you, something like that, I think the Moss Boss is going to work for you guys, especially in vegetation, in grass, and in pads. I couldn't get it stuck, but keep in mind it does sink. But because of that open hook, I think it lends itself for easier hook sets, especially when that topwater bite is on along the edges and along the vegetation line. The next lure that I covered was the War Eagle Buzzbait. Originally this came with a Yum toad, but like I showed you guys in the video, it got torn off by a very big gar, so I had to use a competitor's toad. But nonetheless, I liked the Buzzbait. I didn't get really to test it. I didn't get to test this wire, but it made plenty of noise. It ran true. The hook looks pretty sharp and hefty. I will do a future video in regards to this when the bite's a little better. And now the last one is the Chug and Spook. This guy right here, when the topwater bait is on, I think that this is going to be a stud of a lure. The reason for it is because it's a spook with a chug mouth. So it popped, it burped, it did all kinds of movement, plus it knocked. And like I told you guys, the one little modification I did do out of the box after I unpackaged it was I did put a split ring on it to help it walk better. But this guy right here, I think has potential for some very big bass in the near future. So as promised, here is my gift to you guys. Since I have become Lurenet newest brand ambassador, I get to share with you guys finally a discount code. And my discount code is Lewis15. That's right, LUIS15. You guys can go ahead over to lurenet.com, check out the website, and the reason why it's a big deal is because Lurenet carries all of Pradco's lures. And who's Pradco? Well, Pradco is the parent company of many lures and brands that you guys may throw every day. So for example, the Rebel jerkbait, like this one right here, that's part of the Pradco lineup. The Booyah Popper, you guys know I love fishing this guy right here, also part of the Pradco lineup. Spook Boyos, that's right, discount code also applies to Spook Boyos, part of the Spook family. You guys know I love this, also part of the Pradco family. If you're a frogging guy, it's like, well, do they carry frogs? Yes, they do. You guys heard of Booyah Frogs? Everybody's heard of Booyah Frogs. That's right, Booyah Frogs, part of the Pradco family. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you got something out of the video. Like this video, share this video, better yet, subscribe. The community is growing. Please take advantage of the discount code. Father's Day is quickly approaching. And if you're a dad that loves bass fishing, who doesn't want additional more lures to enjoy? So there you guys have it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care of yourselves.